This is Dr. Kate Eckert. I'm a chiropractor with Form, Function, and Flow Lab, and we have offices in Oil City and Grove City, Pennsylvania. Something that I get asked every single day is how quickly should shockwave therapy work? And that is such a tough question because every person is so different, and I have not narrowed it down to whether they've had it. I mean, typically, if you've had the issue for a very long time, it's going to take longer. If it's more acute, it should get better quicker, but that's just not always the case. And I'm not sure if it's how well a person's lymph system is moving, how much they're able to rest, how much they do their exercises on their own at home, what their diet is like, because that has a big plays a big role in how inflamed you feel, that kind of thing. There's three ways that shockwave works. It breaks down calcification, which is what it was originally invented for. 40 years ago, they started using it to break up kidney stones so that you could pee them out. Then they noticed that it increases circulation and stimulates cell regeneration. So that stimulation of cell regeneration is like that holy grail of healing, where we can make new change, not just try to mitigate what is happening to us. So similar to how PRP injections work and that kind of thing, we are kickstarting the cell regeneration. And that is definitely the most impressive part of the therapy. Unfortunately, that takes about 8 to 10 weeks to fully happen after each visit. And typically we have people come in once a week for at least 6 weeks to see if it's working. And 8 to 10 weeks is even longer than that. So after that 6th visit, at that month-and-a-half mark, you're still going to be healing for 8 to 10 weeks after that. Typically, we like to get people down to a 0 before they stop treatment so that we know that they are getting that maximum healing before they stop. It's easier to go to completion and see good results than see some results, then stop and then wait to see what happens. It's better to like fully knock it out so that it lasts longer. Some people have, we call them our one-hit wonders, and they feel fantastic after just one visit. And that has happened multiple times. I can't explain it. I don't understand why it works. That's not really how the therapy is intended to work, but it does happen. The unfortunate part of that is that people get so excited, then they tell their friends, and then their friends come wanting to get fixed in one visit, and that's really just not the norm, and that's not how it's meant to be used. That's not typically how it works. Some people feel a little difference in that first visit, so not full healing by any means, but they feel better maybe for the day, for a couple days. That is responding more to the breakdown of calcification and increased blood flow. There's no cell regeneration that has happened that quickly. So that's usually a good sign, and it's not uncommon to feel a little bit of a difference that first time, and then, you know, maybe not feel so good the next couple times, and then you get that full healing at the month-and-a-half mark. Some people will feel a little bit better for a day or two after their treatments, all the way at that 6th week, but then doing a whole nother package and spreading it out, you know, for another 6 weeks really makes a lasting difference. You know, how hard are you on your body? How much calcification do you think you have in that area? How active are you currently? Are you resting? How's your stress level? Stress really makes us inflamed. Are you doing your lymph exercises that we give you in between your appointments? We also suggest different nutritional things to do. We really want you to stay super hydrated, drink electrolytes, take on vitamin C or zinc. And those seem weird to people, but think of it as overloading the lymph system with everything that we've broken down, and it almost causes a flu-like reaction. And we want to be able to get rid of that as efficiently as possible, or you'll feel flu-like That's often why we don't want to shockwave the entire body all at once. It's often too much. So we try to stick with, you know, just a few areas at a time. But yeah, we have those one-hit wonders. We have people that feel a difference right off the get-go, but it, you know, it takes 4 to 6 weeks. And then we have those people who say it is not working at that 6th visit. But then they have a few days of relief. We do a whole nother package, and then they're like, oh my goodness, that cell regeneration part, I feel fantastic. So it's impossible to say if this therapy is going to work for you after trying it one time. It's almost a waste of money to do it just one time. If you want to try it and you really want to see if this therapy is going to work for you, you have to do it 6 weeks. That is my recommendation. And you have to follow the instructions. And we give, you know, a very detailed outline of what we want you to do, how you'll get the best results, and, you know, kind of walk you through that. Again, you know, adding in laser down the road, it really can be the tipping point for people to feel better. And if they do have a good reaction with adding laser in at that month mark, then we encourage them to do it for the rest of the treatment, because that can be, you know, the game changer. And it's just so important to know that everybody heals differently, and everybody in different areas. We've treated people who've got, you know, TMJ, and then they did their shoulder, and then their knee or whatever. And the TMJ might heal up in 4 treatments. The shoulder might take 10. The knee might take 6. You know, it just, not only does it depend on the person, it depends on the area you're treating and what you're, how much you're using that area. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. We look forward to helping you.